Fortnite has withstood almost 10 years of life and has remained consistent over the past couple years, but that could all change because they made this big mistake. Back in 2018, Fortnite saw all-time highs with record player bases, record player counts, breaking records left, right, and forth, all thanks to what we like to call Fortnite OG. You know, back when Tilted Towers was in the map, we had Retail Row, Greasy Grove, Pleasant Park. The map was really at its peak, and the player base was amazing. Everyone talks about Fortnite. You walked to school, you were at school, Fortnite was all people were talking about. And as soon as Epic Games moved past this season, as soon as Epic Games moved past Chapter 1, it created what I like to call a get out of dying free card. You know, and since then, we've gone through 3-4 chapters, all having, you know, all-time highs, all-time lows. We got some bad seasons, some good seasons, and it was great. It was amazing. Everything looked good. Fortnite was feeling great. You know, even if we had little lows, you know, they tend to bounce back with a great season. The next one to come, new updates, new mechanics, new movement even. And then last year, we got the return of the OG mode back in November. Had a huge promotion, had huge advertisements. YouTubers got these loot boxes. They had a bunch of sick trailers releasing and dropping. Fortnite was looking good. And then the return of OG happened, and we locked on with almost 3 million concurrent players at one point when this first came out. It was amazing. We had great memories. You know, memories were made. The game was fun. Updates were fun. You know, sure, maybe some guns didn't have the OG noises and OG gun models, but it was still what we considered the OG mode. And it was only out for a month. So after this month, we kind of lost it again. And we're like, man, that was a lot of fun. I wish that we could play it again sometime. Probably will happen next November. Fortnite released Reload, which is another now really popular mode. Fast paced, matchmaking was great. Some OG POIs were back, like Tilted Towers, Retail Row, Pleasant Park was there. It was amazing. And then Hypex is the first person I saw it from, that he confirmed that later in the year, OG, like the actual OG, was making a full return. And at the time, I felt great. I was super excited for it. It looked like it was going to be a lot of fun. You know, then the mode released. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. 3 weeks in, as much fun as I have on OG. OG is fun, but it's very simple. Loot pool is simple. The way fights work are simple. POIs are simple. You know, I went from playing for hours on end to just 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour. 30 minutes, slowly changing. And now we have the release of what many people consider the peak map of Fortnite, with Tilted Towers, Snobby Shores. We have we have the soccer field, the Junction, Haunted Hills. A lot of people consider this the big map, the popular map of Fortnite. As I was playing, I was thinking like, this is it. This was the one thing everyone's been wanting, and now we finally have it, which brings up the argument that, did Fortnite release this too soon? You know, now that we have this out, if Fortnite ever is at another low point, what are they going to bring to the table that tops something like this? You know, they just completely used up most of their get out of jail free cards with this one update. Not even that, along with this, they released the Renegade Raider back in the item shop. Fortnite's safety net is no longer there. If Fortnite has a down season, if Fortnite has a rough time in its patch in the future here, there's not much Fortnite can do or release that'll kind of bring players back, because they already released everything they could. Possibly think of maybe 2 to 3 things that they can bring back. Things like Travis Scott, OG battle passes that could potentially bring some players back just to buy these skins and play temporarily. See, what the OG map provided for Fortnite was a sense of security for the company and for the game, for players to think about, okay, Fortnite's at a low point. I feel like right now is the perfect time to bring back an OG map so we could enjoy it. And they should bring back an OG map, but I don't think the way they did it is correct. Making it a year-long thing is just going to bore the player base. There's going to be a point where OG gets kind of boring, stale, same things we've always seen, and people aren't going to enjoy as much anymore, and the magic for the map is gone. You know, once a month, sure, that worked out perfectly back in November. They should have just kept it that way and just gone slowly through seasons, or maybe worked on one map and then next year another map of, you know, of the OG variant. So once this OG mode becomes dry, boring, there's not much else Fortnite could really bring to the table to kind of bring it back to life. This brings back to the next argument of, what if the normal map becomes boring and dry? You know, OG's boring and dry, now the normal map's boring and dry. What do we do? What do we bring back? What could we add in? What could we change about the game to make it fun again? When there are games out like Marvel Rivals, Call of Duty, soon GTA 6, this game is going to see an all-time low as soon as GTA 6 drops. And there isn't anything they can really bring back to make sure they kind of remain consistent with GTA. If they held off on the OG map, brought it back in November with GTA, sure, GTA would still probably demolish Fortnite's player base, but not as bad as what they're going to do this year when it eventually comes out. I think I'm pretty confident that later this year, once GTA 6 drops, Fortnite will see an all-time low and it'll remain consistently throughout the year up until maybe early February, March, once GTA tends to, you know, finally settle down, a player base settles down. That's when I think Fortnite will finally start to pick up pace again, but it's not going to be pretty these next couple months for GTA 6's release. So what does this mean for Fortnite's future? Basically, what I want to really talk about, since Fortnite's trump card is kind of no longer there, it means that Fortnite's security, Fortnite's kind of success isn't as a guarantee as it was before. But I could be completely wrong. Fortnite could have something up their sleeve, and I have an idea for what to kind of counteract the whole dying and maybe staying dry. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm maybe overreacting with this? Do you think this video doesn't really kind of do justice for what it could really be? Do you think there are other things that Fortnite can release that potentially bring players back? Let me know down below in the comments. As always, guys, leave a like, subscribe, go watch my other videos. I have videos like this uploaded all over my channel. I'm trying to remain consistent to 3 uploads a week. The last one I uploaded was the OG battle passes are off. Go watch it. Let me see what you think. Are the OG battle passes even worth copying, or were they even good, or are they just nostalgia merchants? As always, I'll be back again one more time this week, and I'll catch you guys there, most likely on Sunday.